Hey guys, what's up? I'm gonna be starting something new called Mondays with Miki, where I basically kind of go over what happened in the past week and maybe anything that I have learned throughout the week and share it with you in hopes that the stories that I tell can help you figure out something else in your life too. Um, this past week I went to a dance class with one of my friends, and we had been to this dance class before, and the first one we went to was very difficult to do. I am very much a beginner dancer, meaning I barely know how to two-step, and we took this class that I was like, okay, you know what, let's take the class and let's see what happens basically. And it turns out it was a really difficult, almost like a master class actually, and it was almost impossible for me to keep up. So that was the first time we went. And then the second time we went, I was like, you know what, maybe that particular class was just like really difficult, and then this class would be a little bit easier and I can sort of keep up a little bit more. But turns out I was also wrong about that. And I was in the class, I was like seeing myself in the mirror, dancing, and I was just really getting down on myself. I'm like, I can't keep up with these moves. I look stupid. This doesn't look good. This is just like, doesn't look right, and like all this other stuff. And so kind of in the middle of class I ended up leaving the class. I walked out of the classroom, I went to a different classroom, and I just kind of like was feeling sorry for myself. I know better than this, because I know the feeling that I was feeling was similar to stuff that I have felt before while I've been training for my singing career and stuff like that. It's like this feeling of like not feeling good enough and then starting to feel sorry for yourself and then just like really getting into your own head. I know that feeling. I knew that's what I was doing, but I couldn't help it. I could not help wanting to be out of that class and just leaving. And so I went to a different class and I started just working on some other stuff. My friend had taught me some other like really basic moves, like the hand, this, like it looks easy, but it's actually more difficult than you think it is. But he taught me that, so I was just practicing that and some of the stuff, and I had no intention of going back into that class because I just felt so stupid in there. And he was actually I love this guy. He came into the classroom that I was in, where like nobody else was because it was all like all up in my own head, and he was like, let's go back in there, and let's keep pushing ourselves, because you know, like that's you have to do that. You can't just give up so easily. Like you gotta just keep pushing yourself. I was like, oh, I really don't want to go back in there. I really don't want to do it. He's like, fine. You know what? If you come back into this class, I will learn how to sing. I was like, for real? Okay, because I know he doesn't know how to sing. So I'm like, okay, if you're willing to push yourself, I'm going to push myself too. So I went back into the class. I finished the class, and I was just like, let me just make the best of what I can in this class right now in this moment. Let me just do whatever moves I can and do my best right now, whatever it is. So I went back in there, and yeah, I mean, it wasn't terrible, it wasn't great, but I'm glad I got back in there. I'm glad he came into the classroom and pulled me back in there, because I really appreciate friends like that who are willing to push you, willing to you know, slap you when you're trying to make excuses and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm really grateful for that friend. But I hope I can do the same for you guys when you're, you know, getting down on yourself about something. I can slap you and make you wake up and, you know, go and do the thing that you're supposed to do. I mean, I'm sharing this story right now because I feel like a lot of times I talk about things that go well, and how things are like good. But I really want to talk about those times where I have weak moments, and where I give up, and where I get into my own head, where I'm not persisting, where I'm, you know, just like, you know, letting it go and just not going hard. So like, I'm not always 100% like, okay, I'm not gonna give up, because like there's times where I really do like want to give up. I don't want to do the thing that I said I was gonna do. I feel very lucky and grateful that I had a friend that was able to get me out of that mood. So I guess moral of the story is surround yourself with good people, and you know, let them know when you're not being 100%, because they'll give you that extra strength that you need to get back into whatever it is that you're trying to do when you don't have it. So yeah, yes, okay, that's it for today. I will see you guys next time, next week. Woo, bye. I know he doesn't, I know he know my bleh.